This is the opening of Wayne Brothers.
And this is ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And this is ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And this is ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. Ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
What we gonna say right now is good morning, world.
Good morning, Memphis and beyond. And
Good morning,
bad
Memphis
Memphis
and
drivers.
beyond.
Get out the way. Move.
Ah!
Get out the way. Stop.
Okay,
Sing it.
everybody, that means Tina is in the car for this show, for this episode. She is on the road again.
I am. My goodness. But should I tell them where I'm going?
Well, we're going to get to that. First of all, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. I'm Christie Taylor.
And I am Tina Tilton, and the Taylor Tilton Show is sponsored by Christie Taylor Consulting and the Podcast Center.
And let me tell you something. Okay, if you are going to have difficulty hearing Tina on this episode, it's because, as we said, she's on the road again. And have you all noticed, if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitter,
keep it going.
You will see that I took away, I have a more personalized selfie, just like Tina, because Tina, when she keeps switching between our professional headshots and her glamour girl selfie.
I am not going to make this 9:15 appointment.
9:15 appointment.
Lord, it's a traffic jam. I see police lights. Oh, Lord, I may as well just heal myself.
Wait a minute. Okay, Tina.
Make sure y'all understand. HEAL.
Well, no. First of all, I do know that you were. Yeah, go ahead and tell them where you. I know where you were going. So go ahead and tell our fam where you were heading.
Okay, you want me to tell it?
All right, talk up. Let them hear it now. Don't whisper.
I'm talking up. Okay. So when was that? New Year's Eve, I believe I posted on Facebook that I could not smell or taste, and so of course we had our test, and they were like, positive. Positive for what? Positive for who? Positive why? So, that would be for the 19. I ain't giving it all their kind of credit. That would be for the 19. So now here we are, January 11th, and I'm headed to take another test so that it could stop showing positive. You know, that's the only thing that you don't want positive on are test results, or health test results. You don't ever want a positive on that. You always want negative stuff on.
You're right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, oh no, I don't want to be positive. Nope. Are you positive? Yeah. Oh wait, that ain't good. No, I don't want to be positive.
I don't want to be positive.
Right. That's the only time in life that you really want to be negative is when it comes to any health exams. So I have a 9:15 appointment scheduled for my drive-by test, and
Okay.
I'm stuck in traffic because apparently there's an accident. I'm on the interstate with
Wow.
these bad Memphis drivers.
Memphis drivers are slowing up Tina from getting her follow-up COVID exam because she needs to know that she is negative.
I already know. I took a home test, but they said that was not good enough to return
Oh,
to,
okay. Okay,
into
so
the doctor's office. Right.
Okay. So you've actually already taken your follow-up COVID test and you are negative based on the home test, but you still have to go in and get basically a doctor's note. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing?
Right. In order to physically be able to enter the doctor's office again. So,
I get it. Oh, wow.
So that's where I am. I tell you one thing though, Christie Taylor. This from 2021, the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022.
Okay.
Has been a very,
real quick, Tina, do you have me on your earbuds or what do you, because it's low.
It's low?
Okay, yes.
I know, that's what I was saying earlier. I can't hardly hear you.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Because I want to make sure we get this because I can tell this is going to be some important information. I'm so saddened that you're not feeling your best though.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better. It's a little bit better. Go ahead. Okay, so let me just make sure that we get this correct. So New Year's Eve or so, you pretty much noticed that you couldn't smell good. Of course, you can't smell good anyway, but even worse. And you couldn't test. Hey,
right.
Good morning. Right. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. Now, Tina is en route. She is on the road again. And I just want to make sure those who are just jumping on now understand what's happening and that you've already tested positive. You've done your quarantine and now you've done your home test and it's come back as negative. And now you're en route to a facility to get a double negative so that you can go to the doctor's office. Is that right?
That is correct. Oh, you are.
I try to be a good listener. I'm not always a good listener, but I try. Tina Tilton. I don't know what's going on. Now, of course, she already told me that when she's on the road, she's going to hit certain dead spots. And I don't want to do solo today. I want to look now. First of all, can I say that I'm just really hoping and praying that you bounce back very well. And that, because we have things to do, honey. Okay.
Can you hear me? But no. Seriously, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better. Come on.
Good. Okay. Well, I must have been in a spot. I'm approaching the hood.
Yeah, you had hit a spot and I can hear it.
Out here.
Right.
You hear me?
The hood
may not have strong internet service out here. But y'all gotta get that plus, that bundle plus. Come on now, upgrade out here.
Upgrade it.
But anyway, nonetheless, and then yesterday when I woke up, my left eye was puffy, and I said, "What the world going on?" So I put my little eye mask on and trying to apply some heat to that left eye.
Wait a minute now. Are you gonna be our new? You're gonna be our left eye?
Man, what I'm trying to tell you right now is today.
The left eye tilting. It's gonna be Tina left eye tilting.
Hey, I got a 7:00 doctor's appointment for my eye now.
Oh my goodness!
So what I want y'all to do? Let me just put everyone on standby. So I say all that to say, I'm telling y'all all of my personal business. So I say all that to say, just in case I got on a little too much deodorant, a little too much perfume, just say bless her. That's all. Just pray for me. If I run my bass cart into you at the grocery store or I miss a stop sign, just say there she is. Bless her. She can't see either. So
Wait a minute.
just
First
pray
of all,
for me. That's all.
yeah, that's what we need to do. Good morning, Sandra Hill Wilson. Good morning.
Hey,
First
Sandra,
of all,
good morning.
I'm just a little concerned.
And I got the nerve to be driving on the interstate.
That's what I'm saying. If you're okay, first of all, you can't smell, you can't taste, and now you can't see out of one eye. Oh, Tina, I'm concerned.
Since you put it like that, then yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. Tina Tilton is on the road again, on her way to get her negative COVID follow-up test. We're sending prayers though, because now her left eye.
Yeah, Lord have mercy. Yeah, Lord. And so now I'm gonna need y'all to go to Psalms 34:8 for me. Christie, go there. Tell me what
Okay. Let me. Wait a minute. While I'm doing this, somebody done send me a cash app. Hold on. Let me see.
Well,
Literally, while we are in the show, somebody has sent me a cash app. Did you hit up coins?
I'll take one too. That's Tina Tilton Prod, PROD. $sign in front of Tina. Yeah, I'll take some too.
Let me see. Dwayne Benton. I gotta shout him out. Is this my Dwayne Benton? Oh my God. Dwayne Benton used to be one of my radio colleagues when I was 990 The Light, Hallelujah FM.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is because we're on the show or because this is a belated birthday gift, but either way,
it's a belated birthday gift. Come on.
Oh, he said, good morning. Oh, I gotta thank you.
Good morning, Dwayne.
All right,
I'm ready
then.
to get you back on TV, man.
We gotta get Dwayne Benton. Yes, we need to get him back on TV.
He had a great show that he didn't
he's an amazing talent and producer as well. Okay, Psalms 34.
Yes, he is.
Psalms 34.
Psalms 34:8. Yeah, read that
right,
for us.
Let me get Psalms 30. She doesn't want the whole. She just wants Psalms 34:8. All right, now this is the Tina Tilton Show devotional. This is the Tina Tilton devotional.
What's it say?
Oh, girl, I'm gonna see. First of all, okay. Now let me.
Come on, read it.
Hold on. Let me set this back up. So Tina is en route. I gotta do it again. On her way to get her test, her negative test. She did it at home and it came back negative. Her follow up.
Right, because I couldn't smell or taste.
She couldn't smell or taste for the last week, but now she's okay. Her scripture for today, the Tina Tilton scripture for today.
Today my eye.
And look, we got that's right. And now her eye messing up. So she got Psalms 34:8 says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him." Okay, so let me get this straight. This is your scripture. You gotta taste.
It is my scripture. I need to taste and see.
You gotta taste and see. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is being brought to you by Tina Tilton's devotional. Oh God.
That's
but
right.
You know something.
I said I must not know the Lord is good somehow. I need help.
You know, maybe you know what was that Bible story where they were asking, his disciples were asking Jesus why this man was blind, had the family sin, had the man sin, and I think Jesus said, no, this is just so that I can work a miracle. Now, of course, I'm paraphrasing. I'm definitely not doing the King James version. So maybe what's happening, Tina, is that you are just becoming a testimony to Psalms 34:8. You're about to tell us how you can taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is Tina.
With all my senses.
Blessed is Tina who takes refuge in Him. Come on now.
Yeah, I know. Come on. I like that. That's exactly where it is. What I
you
need.
Better hold on to that scripture today. You better hold on to it. You know something, but I'm gonna tell you something.
I can't taste or see.
There was a song.
What is going on?
I told you all that I used to sing. Wait a minute. I'm doing too much. I'm clicking on things. I'm being nosy because I'm trying to monitor the show on my iPad while also I'm doing the most. I'm doing the most today. because there's a couple of people who showing us love, and we appreciate you. Hey, if you want to join the conversation, all you have to do is drop a comment. So let me tell you this.
I want to know if they can taste and see. That's what I want to know. Can y'all taste and see? Anybody that been tested positive, can y'all taste and see? Hit us up. I want to know. Because if not, something wrong with me.
Hopefully.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Christie said I'm in a place of a miracle. Did you?
Come on now. Matter of fact, Shirley Caesar. Now you're gonna make me have to go all the way back to my hallelujah years. Shirley Caesar said you're next in line for a miracle. You're next in line.
I already had one.
You already had a miracle.
I already had
what was the miracle?
Yeah, yeah. My miracle left on December 30th.
Ooh. Matter of fact, I gotta tell you, off the air.
Y'all got that's an inside joke. You have
That's a totally inside joke. But I will tell you this: that there was a friend of ours, mine, who I did radio with back in the day. She was listening to our last show as we were recapping our end of 2021, and you made mention to to some of the changes that have happened. And she called me because she really enjoyed the show. And I don't know if she's listening today because, she does work. And she was like, it sounds like, and, she was really engaged and stuff like that. So first of all, shout out to Denise Dean. Hey, everybody. Good morning. You're listening to the Taylor Tilton Show. We're streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn. Yes, I've added LinkedIn for my professionals, as well as YouTube and Twitter. Somebody is now texting me. This is an interesting morning because Tina, when you're on the road again, so you can't really check your text because your mom usually would be texting.
Lord, she wants me to be on the podcast, drive with one eye. Lord, and text my text messages. That's a lot.
No, yeah, we don't want you doing that while you're on the road. We definitely. We don't want that. We don't want that. Now, as a matter of fact, now I know that you said that you tested positive for COVID right after the holiday, basically after Christmas. I did for the Christmas holiday. My connection to our global pandemic was my sister. Right before Christmas, she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get the booster. You want to go?" So I was like, "Okay," not because I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I'm an anti-needle.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I've been an anti-needle since I was a little girl when we used to get those school shots. So I was like, okay, I'm like, so she told me the day she was booking, and I'm also, so I then turned around and I also booked my appointment, and then. But the thing is, leading up to that, I had been having like a little head, sinus pressure. I technically should have taken that as you already got something going on. So when I went to get my booster, well, first of all, she forgot she had a meeting with one of her managers because Brenda works from home, but she had to go into the office. So she canceled her appointment, but I kept mine. Now, mind you, she was the one saying, I'm going to go get a booster.
I'm going to get a booster.
And I'm like, okay, I'll go. Anti-needle over here. And lo and behold, I go. She didn't. I already had some sinus pressure because of the weather change. And I could still smell. I could still taste. I didn't have any of the noted COVID symptoms. But I went and I got that booster, honey. And this anti-needle.
Well, we were headed there. Go ahead, though.
Yeah. So you were heading there too, right? So I ended up
going there
to get your booster as well. Well, honey, I got that booster, and the first thing is that I was like, the needle didn't hurt that bad, you know what I'm saying? So that evening or the next 2 evenings, I slept on that side. I slept on that arm. And by the next day or two, that arm started hurting. My lymph nodes on that side started swelling. So I was like, oh my God, let me get my medicine out. I do a lot of
you got your Geritol?
Ooh, somebody turning 50 this year, so I hope you ain't throwing out.
I know. I think that's probably what my body's telling me. Like, wait a minute.
You okay? Somebody talking about Geritol and they turning 50 this year? Okay.
I know that's right. Where's my AAA?
Oh, you're AAA.
Yeah, ain't
You
that
mean your AARP?
insurance?
No.
Yeah, that.
See, I was gonna say now I got AAA for my roadside assistance. You talking about the AARP? Hush your mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about ARP. That's right.
I can't fool her today. All I'm saying is she turning 50 this year, y'all. I just turned 56, so I know she ain't trying to talk about me on a slide. Is you trying to talk about me?
Okay. So what about your arm, though? For real, what else happened?
Thank you. Bring me back to the story. I slept on that arm, which was really a poor thing because remember, I'm already super sensitive to needles, and I slept on that arm as if I hadn't just gotten a shot, and basically it started hurting the next day, and my lymph nodes started swelling. So I was like, "Oh my God, I cannot have the COVID vaccine make me sicker." So I got the still water, and I started flushing my system, and I doubled up on my turmeric, cayenne, my zinc, my vitamin D, and the capsule, and it made sure I went and got because I ran out of my multivitamin, and I got that, and honey. So for my entire leading up into the new year, I was like, first of all, I don't go nowhere, so I self-quarantine anyway as a normal way of life, unless I have to really go somewhere. Girl, yeah, child. So so when you told me going into the new year, I was like, oh my God, my beloved Tina. So that's why I kept telling you, girl, get your cayenne pepper. Matter of fact, okay, can I make y'all laugh? More than we're already making you laugh. So I'm sitting here right now with a large tumbler, well, maybe not a full, maybe 16 ounces worth of orange juice. And I put a lot of turmeric in this morning, but cayenne is on it. But our friend Angela Green, she was like, she now drinks the cayenne pepper spiked orange juice. I've been trying to get Tina to drink it. She still won't drink the cayenne pepper orange juice.
I think we just need to name it the Christie Taylor drink. The Christie Taylor morning drink. That's
the Christie Taylor morning drink. Oh, that's good. Now we just need to get us a company to make that so we can monetize it.
Yeah, and get you some cayenne pepper.
What you said. Now she the one that said, ain't you? Hold on, y'all. She just said some what kind of pepper?
Some cayenne pepper.
I don't know if I want the cayenne pepper. I just wanted to make sure. She just said the cayenne pepper. I don't know if I want the cayenne pepper. I'm gonna stay with the cayenne pepper. Lord, she's so hip hop.
Now see, you go to the store.
So hip hop. She don't name the cayenne. Oh God, see that's why I was wrong.
Cayenne pepper already from the store, so there's none of that left. So we got to settle for cayenne pepper.
See,
you drink it every day.
I'm not that hip hop. Oh God, you know something? I want to give a shout out to Janine Gordon. First of all, Dwayne Benton, thank you again for that blessing this morning. And if anybody else want to bless me or Tina this morning, money sign MSCBT. Money sign MSCBT. I'm just saying, thank you, Dwayne. But I also want to give a shout out to another radio colleague, Tina. Now, don't fade away now, because I know you driving trying to get to this appointment.
I'm here.
But can I give a shout out?
I said I can't cash app you right now. I got 2 doctor's appointments.
No. I want somebody to cash up us, me and you, for this morning show. For this morning show. Matter of fact, what we really want is somebody to become our main advertiser sponsor of this show, because remember, Tina said if we get Lord, there she's trying to cough it up.
I need some cayenne pepper.
You need some cayenne pepper. Well, I'm gonna stick with the cayenne pepper. You get the cayenne pepper and tell me how it works. You tell me how the cayenne pepper works, and I'm gonna tell you how the cayenne pepper work over here. But wait, I gotta give a shout out to another radio media colleague of ours, Janine Gordon.
Janine, good morning.
She's gonna have us on her show this week. If you're in Memphis, you know she's the host. First of all, she's a local radio personality. Used to be up and down the dial like me and Tina, and she's now with Channel 5. and has been up in just various day parts. And she also has an amazing show called Bluff City Life. Janine
Yes, she
Gordon.
does.
And
Airs
she's
weekdays at 12 noon, Channel 5.
Yeah, Channel 5 at 12 noon. And she's invited us to be on her show this week. So you all make sure you tune in every day, 12 noon. Look, every day we're going to support cross promo. Check out Bluff City Life every day this week at 12 noon. And I want you all to tell us next week which episode we were on. Okay? All right? Because we just want you to support her every day.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Yes, it's a secret. But yeah, we're going to be on there this week, Bluff City Life. Talking about the Taylor Tilton show.
Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. But I must admit, though, it's so funny because I know this about myself. I have a tough time being interviewed. If I'm the one doing the interview, I'm good. I'm at a calm, stable mindset. But if I'm the one that's being interviewed, Lord have mercy, I get bubble guts and everything. I said, what's wrong with me? Now I know better. But it just happens because now it's the questions are turned towards me. I have to answer the questions and not ask the questions, and I'm in a comfortable state when I'm the one asking. If I'm answering, Lord have mercy, I got a problem.
So that means that so if I was a psychologist, which I'm not, disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or any type of therapist. I hear control freak. Is that what I'm hearing? Control freak?
Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. No, you didn't. I hope my husband is not listening to this. She already made her disclaimer, honey. So don't get it twisted. No, it's just one of those, comfort zones things. And the more that we do things like this and the more that people begin to interview us, I would hope that I get more, I don't know, calm or whatever the word is. Comfortable. Yeah. Because like for real, like really, I've never been in a position when I'm the one that's being interviewed. I've never been the one that's super comfortable in that position. It's like, dog, you asking me questions? I'm asking you questions. But my personality, like Sam used to call me Oprah Winfrey. My personality by default asks questions. So it's only a natural side of me to ask, be the one to ask questions. But to answer them, I never had to really be in those shoes. I mean, think about it. We've been personalities for a long time, so we're always the ones asking.
Yes.
And then now we're kind of in both of those shoes, and it's okay. I'm going to embrace that. Ooh, we're moving. See, my 9:15 appointment is 9:32. You people do not know how to tell time.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
and
so
I'm way back here.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you're finally in the line, though?
Okay, I'm finna talk to this lady. Good morning. I have an appointment scheduled. Am I in the right lane? Oh, okay. Wrong lane. Oh, ma'am. Okay. Small. Okay, this one. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay.
See that Southern hospitality. She said, "You welcome. You welcome. You welcome."
I know. You welcome.
You welcome.
It could be Merle. It could be Merle.
Wait a minute. You welcome to this Kanye pepper. You welcome to this Kanye pepper that Tina wants y'all to take. I'm telling y'all to do the cayenne pepper. Cayenne. I'm saying cayenne. She's saying Kanye. So just know, y'all, when y'all go to the store, if you see the Kanye. But okay, so at least you're in the line.
I'm gonna show you a Kanye pepper.
Okay, so you're now in the line, in the correct line. How many cars?
I am.
How many cars?
There are many. Let's just say that. Ooh. There are many cars in line.
Now, which location did you go to? Because I live. Hi. Good morning. I live out east, and I'm near one of the locations at the Hacks Winchester area that gets real crunk at certain times. So, which location did you go to?
Is that a real question? I am from South Memphis, so I am on Lamar. Come on now. SOUTH, South Memphis. Right there. Wait a minute. You got some more money?
No. Oh, this is the Good Morning Sunshine alarm.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, I love my 9:30 a.m. alarm. That's the Good Morning Sunshine alarm. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning to all of you beautiful sunshine rays out there.
Cut that TV off.
I've already turned my Good Morning Sunshine alarm off.
So I have to tell my kids, cut that TV off.
So you know that means it's 9:30.
What do we do at 9:30? I'm in line. I'm thinking about my test. Lord have mercy. Am I going to pass?
I know. It's almost like that is when your test day in school.
Yeah.
And you
did everything right. To ask them, is I'm going to pass?
Is I'm going to pass? Is I'm going to pass this test? I hope you pass your COVID follow-up test. I hope that this is behind you and that you can move into 2022 COVID-free.
I know that's
but you know that actually there's a comedian that I follow on Instagram. He's on TikTok too. And you know, now it's become so comedic. The variation, the variants, the variety in the variations of the variants, including the flurona. Now that the flu and corona want to get together,
that's probably what I had. That's probably what I got. I mean, corona ain't never attacked your eye. What's going on? What's going on? Whatever it is, I need a boost for real. A boost. You need a boost for good. Yeah.
But you say you have now. Is your eye? Do you have a sty on it? Is it like a pink eye? I mean, what's going on?
It's not pink. No, it's not pink. The left lid is swollen, and then and it was swollen yesterday, but no big deal. But as I look at it now, it has a little white sty on the part where that's where my pupil is. Got a little something going on right there.
Well, and, you really
when I called
do.
them this morning, they said they can't see you until 7:00 tonight, honey. Girl, that's fine, because I need to be seen. I need to see.
That's why you have, but for you to get your eye checked on, you have to come back with a negative COVID test. That is
correct.
This is such a new world. You know what I'm saying? This is totally, you know, when COVID first was announced, I'll say it like that, because let's be clear, nothing new has been, you know, everything that we are ever impacted by in the human body already exists on the planet. Let's establish that. All right.
Correct.
Our body, oftentimes, depending upon the health of our body, responds differently. Of course, people are jokingly saying that Mother Earth is trying to kill us off because we have been such bad children.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, they're saying Mother Nature is trying to get rid of us because we have just been really, I'll put it like this, we have been tearing up the house. We have just torn up the house and we won't clean it up.
Yeah.
So our bodies are just not in sync with nature. That's my opinion on that. But with that being said, you know, having to get our bodies in tune, and me and you talk about this a lot on a very personal level, about our mindsets, our spiritual selves, and the rest that we need, the water that we need, really just to keep ourselves, you know, the amount of stress relief, getting things out of our lives and off our plates that elevate our stress, because the body can really only do so much before it breaks down, if we're not aiding it in its self-healing. Because, you know, the scripture does tell, now I ain't gonna go to the scripture, y'all, but I will say that the Bible does talk about how we are fearfully and wonderfully made. The human body really can heal itself, but we have to give it what it needs to do that. Because even now, how do we overcome colds, flus, corona, anything else, is we have to, in even our own emotional state of being, you know, like how do we overcome those things, is calming down, feeding our bodies right, giving it the proper rest in the water, and the cayenne and cayenne and whatever other kind of pepper she's talking about. cayenne pepper and the cayenne pepper and the turmeric, the vitamin C, the vitamin D. But oftentimes, Tina and I, we talk about this, is the rest, is like getting things off our plates that will deplete us. Now, you and I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
talked about recent things that have happened in your life and my life that elevated certain levels of stress in our lives. And I think moving into 2022, we're both committed to not allowing those things to happen anymore.
Right. Absolutely. And for the listeners, I would encourage you to do the same. Be committed to, if there's something that's causing you to be depleted. I remember using that word to Christie, like she said in a personal conversation. I was like, some days I feel depleted. So if there's something that you know is creating or causing you to feel that way, um, recognize it and act on it. Do something about it. Don't keep it. Don't keep it. Don't keep doing the same thing if it's making you feel that way. So and I'm grateful to be in a good spiritual and mental place to laugh at what I'm going through right now, because at the same time I kind of feel that it is a result of some of the negativity that my body has been holding in. You know what I'm saying? And so it manifests into an illness, and you don't want that. You don't want that. I do like to laugh, and I'm silly at most times, but there's a time where there are times in real life where things may not pan out for you the way you thought or how they should be, or so on and so forth, and you may be holding things inside that's not healthy for you, and so it's coming out. So if that be the case, again, for me, I'm like, I'm okay. I feel like this is a little whooping, but even if it isn't, then just whatever it is, I know God has the ultimate answer. He's the ultimate healer, and he's the ultimate life resetter. He's the God of a second chance. So here we are, 2022, all those twos right there. Second chance, second chance, second chance. Take it.
Oh, I like that. This is the year of second chances. All the twos.
All those twos. Take it. Take it.
I like that. I like that. Look at Tina.
I
See,
know.
you were in line for a miracle and a word. Go ahead, sis.
It may be able to help someone, seriously. So
That is true.
like, oh, wait, honey. Because my life, I'd like to think it's pretty much an open book. Sam, again, has told me, my husband has told me oftentimes that I talk too much, but he's used to it now. So he says, doesn't bother him anymore. He said he's used to me telling all that business.
And the thing is that, but you're very tasteful with it. I mean, and if you do share information, I think you always do it with the intention of helping someone. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's always with the intention of you empowering someone, guiding someone, giving somebody insight, or support. Like, hey, yeah, this happened to me too. It's not because I'm just, it's like, I want you to know you're not alone in a situation. Correct. Yeah.
Correct. Because oftentimes, especially personalities, they try to hide like they're invincible to anything out here. Yeah. No, you got the same stuff. Your stuff may be on a grander scale and you can hide it better, but you got the same stuff going on. You have losses too. You have health issues too. You have children issues, marital problems, whatever. You got it too. Just because you got money in a stage or bigger stage does not mean you don't have it. You have it too.
I'm glad you said that, because different things that I'm going through in my own life as I'm changing age and adjusting to the loss of a mother, and I'm not married, I don't have children. I mean, and for some people they'd be like, well, girl, you're good. However, there is still a sense of, as I age, those are concerns. Definitely I chose the life that I chose. I mean, but as I age, those are things that I think about in my own instability, my own the insecurities that we talked about last week. Ooh, you closed out with a powerful show last week. That we all still contend with things that happened to us when we were children, how we process things, and how those things shape us as as women, as sisters, as friends, as personalities, and that we're constantly growing. Like even what we're doing right now, the Taylor Tilton show. And once again, shout out to Janine Gordon for allowing us. She's going to have us on her show, Bluff City Live, to talk about two personalities who have basically, we've had over 20 something years in the game, but we're trying something new. And something that she really, spoke to was that's still, it's like anybody started something new, the uncertainty of it. Yes, you've had successes in the past, but will this be a success? Will the Taylor Tilton show be a success? Will the Taylor Tilton hour be a success? Speaking about the Taylor Tilton hour, which is coming up in about 20 minutes. That's where Tina and we're still doing our shows. I have the Christie Taylor show where I'm interviewing people. She has Tina Tilton's The Blend where she interviews people, but we don't know. Will it measure up to our previous successes? The reason why people, have care and love for us. And that can be unnerving because the last thing anybody, no matter your age, you don't want to feel irrelevant. You don't want to feel insignificant. You don't want to feel like, oh, I couldn't reach my goal. And our goal really is to inspire people and to feel alive and to feel full. I know that speak for myself.
I can tell you my goal right now, and that is for this line to move. Because I ain't moved in the past 20 minutes. I'm sitting here.
No, wait a minute.
I ain't got to pee.
Oh, first of all, Tina, she said that's my immediate goal. My immediate goal is to get this post-COVID follow-up so she can go get her eye checked out tonight.
Oh, I know. This line has not moved.
But first of all, Tina, you just got in the right line about 5 minutes ago. Ooh.
Well, there are no signs. I can still read with my other eye, and there are no signs that says this is the appointment line and this is the non-appointment line. There's nothing here besides a lady saying, "Hey, go right here," and that's only because I asked.
Well, what that being said,
I should have came to Hickory Hill. I should have came where you are.
But now you want to go to the hood because you say you from South Memphis.
Oh, yeah, I'm from South Memphis. That's right.
Go ahead and do your theme song. You said, I asked you. Wait a minute. I specifically said that you come out here to the burbs where I'm at, and you like, no. I'm from South Memphis. I'm from SOUT, whatever that song is.
South Memphis. It's South Parkway, but I said South Memphis. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Well, with that being said, hold on.
Hey, cuz.
Can I give a shout out to my peaches this morning? My peaches. I didn't do oatmeal this morning. Now, sometimes I do oatmeal and put my peaches in there with some almond milk. But today I was like, you know what? I'm just going to eat the peaches by itself.
So hold on. You're shouting out food.
I'm grateful.
What you just did. Because when you said peaches, I looked at my phone. I thought peaches had made a comment on the thing. Lord have mercy. I was gonna say, hey, peaches, good morning.
Well, you still can.
No, I'm not talking to no food. I can't even taste it. Why would I talk to it?
That's right. She got to taste and see that the Lord is good. She got to taste and see that these peaches are good. Oh, we're going to let you stand on Proverbs 34, verse 8 today. But let me tell you something. I can testify. I taste and I see that these canned peaches that I chilled are really good. Oh, but I think
nothing right.
That was the last one. And I just ate the last one.
We're moving. Glory to God. We're moving. Okay, getting to know you. It's our getting to know you time. Christie,
getting to know you.
Yep, getting to know you.
Okay, I think you go first today. I think it's your turn.
Oh.
I think.
Oh. Okay.
Wait a minute. What
I know I didn't have anything planned. I was hoping you would go first. Okay.
I'll go first. I had a couple of things that I was thinking about. Oh my goodness.
Just one.
Ooh. Wait a minute. First of all, it's not a full 9:44. It's only 9:44. We got 60 seconds. Look, I'm trying to pause. I'm trying to pause it so I can see if I can get. Hold on. There was hold on. I want to make sure I get I'm trying to make sure.
Where am I going? I'm in line.
Well, that's true. You're not going
to
anywhere.
get my nose swabbed
Yeah.
with a big Q-tip.
First of all, does it hurt? Because I haven't been tested yet. Not that I shouldn't, but how does it hurt
You
when they
ain't never
stick
been
it?
tested?
No. If I get a cough or something, I'm already at the house. I just quarantine and just doctor on myself. They ain't got to tell me.
Well, that's what I should have done, because now they keeping me from, they blocking me from everything. I should have just
No. But I will. No. You live in a house with other people. Your daughter has to be able to go to school. Your husband has to be able to go into his workplace as a musician and all that. And you have a lot of clients that you work with one-on-one. A lot of things that I do through Christie Taylor Consulting is virtual. So you have a higher contact rate.
Okay. You're right. Okay. So getting to know you then. Give us your one thing. We're getting to know you.
Look at her trying to tell me how many I can do. How many I can do. Look at her talking about one thing. The one thing
be back next Tuesday.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. The one thing most people don't know about me is that I was featured in our Millington paper when I was in high school about 20. How many years ago was this? Probably. What year was this? I'm looking at it right now. I was featured along with my other Millington Central High School choir students for All West and All State musical competitions. Adrian Haddock, Andy Gwynn, and Christie Taylor. They spelled my name with a Y back then. Well, I was Miss Taylor. I placed 15th in All West and 5th alternate in All State. Yes. And that was featured in the Millington paper back in the 1980s.
Oh, okay. Not too dinosauric. Okay, that's cool.
Yes. I think that would have been my senior year. So that probably was 1982, 1983. I was featured in the Millington paper. That was like a big deal. And not to be funny, I was the chocolate drop. The other two super cool friends, and we've always kept in touch over the years, including on Facebook. Yeah, matter of fact, I feel so inspired by this. I am going to share this today on my Facebook wall.
Aww.
Yes, Tina, I'm tagging you right now. Here's the proof.
Do they have businesses? Call them to see if they'll be a sponsor.
You know something?
I'm from South Memphis.
Now you know something.
Color friends.
What you say? Oh, now Adrian, I think she's an educator in Houston, Texas. Now Andy, he might actually have a business. We need to hit him up. We need to hit him up because she's an educator. She ain't making no money. Right. Yes. Now I done changed now here we go. Something you don't know about me. Okay, so that's what I did. I was featured in the Millington Star. I think that was called the Millington Star. Yeah.
Okay, Christie Taylor. That's good.
And I've been famous a long time. I've been famous since high school.
I see. My goodness. I see. So for me, which one do I want to share?
Only one.
I know. Oh gosh, you are funny. Okay. I actually, when I left radio, let's see, I got married in 2006. So I did 2007, one more year. Then Sam said, "Ooh, gotta come out of there. It's not working. Financially, it wasn't working." So about 2007, 2008, something like that, is when I went to school, back to school, to be a special needs teacher.
What?
My mom, because my mom had been a special needs teacher for many years, and she encouraged me to kind of do the same. She was like, you can do this, and you like the kids. You've been up to my classroom, and you've spoken to the kids here, and so on and so forth. You can do it too. So I said, you know what? You're right. And she said, education is a field that you'll always have a job because there's always children. And I said, okay. I mean, who knew COVID was coming and stuff? But I'm just saying that was the thought process then. So I said, okay. So I did go to school at the U of M, and I studied special education to be a special needs teacher, and I absolutely hated it. Let's just keep it real. I did not like it.
Wait a minute. What part do I not know? The fact that first of all, you was a special needs teacher, and I'm sitting here thinking like, how long did she last?
No. I just went to school for it. I was like, Kanye. Well, I'm gonna bring up Kanye's name again. I was a college dropout. I dropped out of that school. I dropped out. I could not continue because I knew. No, seriously though, at the end of the day, I knew that my heart wasn't in it. I was strictly about to do it for the funds and for the money that they told us that we could make. And I believe that those children deserved better. And it just wasn't me. It was my mom. It wasn't me. So I just I had to leave. I left. So I did not complete my special needs teacher certification, but I did go for a year and a half, literally on campus and everything. Yep.
Wow.
But that wasn't my
calling.
And
then of course that means did you get back in the radio? Is that when you started doing more TV?
I started doing more TV. I said, I've got to get back into communications. Even if I don't succeed, I will be fulfilling what I know that I'm here to do.
Because I do know that you already have a bachelor's in communication. That's what you came out of college. Yep. And so you were going back just to retool and get that special. Wow. Well, I'm so glad that you hated it.
I know.
Because while I do things in the schools and, like right now I do some part-time work with Boys and Girls Club. I'm grateful that you hated it and that you ended up in TV.
Yeah. You mean back? I said, I gotta
back into TV.
Exactly. I gotta go back. Yeah.
You gotta get back. You gotta get back to your. That's why we're doing the show now. That's why we're doing the Taylor Tilton show, which is a prelude to the Taylor Tilton Hour, because we have to stay committed to what we were created to do. And if you really want to hear the passion of Tina's heart, listen to the last 5 minutes of last week's show, and you will hear. I mean, she almost broke down and cried, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. She almost broke down and cried. Wait.
Doesn't take much.
It doesn't. Okay, here it is. Okay, we have 8 minutes before we get to the Taylor Tilton Hour, which features the Christie Taylor Show at 10 a.m. and at 10:30. It is Tina Tilton's The Blend. But before we get into that, and before she does her final wrap up, before she gets her nose dug up in by the COVID.
I was gonna say, I see somebody. Y'all ready? Okay, go ahead. They ain't ready.
Oh, okay. So I just want to make sure that first of all, once again, a special shout out again to Janine Gordon. She's going to have us on Bluff City Life. I really do believe
that Janine.
I think the show is actually going to air on Thursday at 12 noon, but just watch today, tomorrow, and Thursday and Friday. And yes, but also I want to make sure before we end today's show that we acknowledge that on the third Monday of January of each year since 1986 has been the Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which is a federal holiday, and it has a special significance here in Memphis. This is the city that this amazing civil rights leader was murdered on April the 4th, 1968. And one of the things that Memphis does is we go all out for over 20 years now, really acknowledging his birthday. So one of the things that we do, and I want to make sure we highlight a couple of organizations that are really commemorating this, such as the Memphis Public Libraries. They have the I Have a Dream Children's MLK Day activity, which happens on actually this Friday, January the 14th at the South Library. There's also the MLK Days of Service Story Time, which is a virtual program on Saturday the 15th. Then there's the MLK celebration on Saturday at the Hollywood Library. Plenty of MLK books for your children. Of course, you can access a lot of these books directly through their portal online through Libby. Definitely want to acknowledge that, the Memphis Public Libraries. Also, Volunteer Memphis. This is where you're engaging volunteers, impacting Memphis. And they are big when it comes to the MLK Days of Service. So actually the Days of Service start January the 13th through the 17th. Yes, so the MLK Care Like King MLK Days of Service kicks off on January the 13th through the 17th, and you can go directly to volunteermemphis.org. That's volunteermemphis.org to get all the ways that you, your children, and for many people, you're off on that day. This is a great opportunity to honor this amazing leader by serving our community and helping other people who need help year round, but definitely you can acknowledge it. And one thing I love about Volunteer Memphis is because they have special things for kids. So like Olivia could get involved, Tina on that day. And of course, just go to volunteermemphis.org. And gotta give a shout out to the University of Memphis that Tina dropped out of. Because they actually do something as well, MLK Day of Service, and they do it on Saturday the 15th. A lot of people do it the weekend of because, sometimes you want to do other things on the day of, and I'll tell you why. But a lot of times we're leading up to the 17th. But Saturday on January the 15th from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., the University of Memphis has their MLK Day of Service. And if one more thing, Leadership Memphis also has a lot of activities, including on the day of MLK, which is going to be on January the 17th. And they do it at the Memphis Main Library, Benjamin L. Hooks Library, 5:30 to 7 p.m. But let me tell you, the one cahuta, the one thing a lot of people really take a lot of time to do, and they actually spend a whole day at the National Civil Rights Museum. So you could always go to the National Civil Rights Museum. They have amazing opportunities for us to acknowledge the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And let me tell you, if you go to civilrightsmuseum.org, that's civilrightsmuseum.org, you will see their itinerary and all the different ways that you can commemorate his life and his legacy. And also, like I said, all the good things that we can do. Now, of course, if you're like, well, Christie, I could just go outside and pick up litter in my neighborhood. Yes. That's a great way. If you're driving down the street and you see litter on the road, or if you see someone across the street, or an elderly person that lives in your community, or a single parent that has children, anything like that, any way that you could be of service in our community, because at the end of the day, that really spoke to his life. And of course, if you really want to get down to it, if you really want to be about it, when it comes to civil rights, there are so many great organizations in this city and across the country and world that are still championing civil rights around the world. So I just wanted to make sure that we honor that as we lead into the MLK Days of Service here in Memphis, and of course, wherever you are in the world. All right, back to you, Tina, as I sip my cayenne pepper.
And happy Founders Day to all the AKAs on Saturday. I'm next in line.
For a miracle. So wait a minute. You did a real quick one to your shout out to your AKAs. Do it again.
Yeah. Shout outs to all my AKAs. Hey, I need to pull up. Pull up.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna be there with her. We're gonna hold her hand. We are literally in real time.
Hey, do I stop right here or? On. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Happy Founders Day to all my AKs this Saturday. Glory to God. Ski-wee. Gotta go, Christie Taylor. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you watch us today, 10 a.m.
Okay,
Christie Taylor, 10:30 The Blend.
Right. The Taylor Tilton Show is being brought to you by the Christie Taylor Consulting and the Podcast Center. Be sure to check out ChristieTaylorConsulting.com. Also, be sure to check out TinaTilton.com for all the ways that you can get engaged. And I really
you need my government name.
Let me go ahead and hold on.
I'm on air right now.
Wait a minute, and we're gonna go ahead and make it a wrap. Bye bye.
Comma and a comma, gotta get it.